Hi, everyone. How are you today? Very nice to see you here. All right, just checking my settings. And yeah, nice to see you all here. I just wanted to, I think this time I'll make a banner to remind you that you might be I'm live in 5 places. So if you're in one place where it looks like I'm not getting to your comment, but I just keep reading other people, then it can be because uh, I'm just live in different places. So I think I should write that somewhere on the bottom. Anyway, welcome to Find Me a Medium online psychic readings. I'm Rachel Chamness. I'm a shamanic channel and mentor. I help light workers open up their senses and connect more strongly with their psychic clairs, open them and connect with their higher beings of light who are here to help them, such as your spirit guides. So spirit guides and helpers. I teach all kinds of channeled healing and channeled message giving. And I started with the Fae. The Fae really helped me a lot. So this is my deck that I'm using today. It's called Elemental Magick and Manifestation. And I'm very excited to be using it to give readings today. And I always like to just kind of go over, because we're kind of deep diving in this deck, if you have my deck. And I hope that you do, because if you do, it will help you with everyday things and will also help you connect with elementals and Fae, to learn more about elementals and Fae, and more. So it's not only is a beginner deck or a clarifying deck because it's so easy to read, but it's also the type of deck that has, I'll show you, that has a different being on every page. So it's not just you are safe or a fairy. It's Kel, the silver fairy. You see what I mean? And so if you are an advanced channel, you can use this to connect to Kel and to be, bring her forward. So that's kind of what it is. I'm just going to write on here. I am live in 5 places and I can see your messages and we'll get to almost everyone. Okay, there we go. We'll just make sure you guys know that. I do get to almost everyone in this live. I usually read about 44 people. I know that because of my deck, or at least 40 in about 30 minutes. So you'll get your message most likely. I'm only doing messages from this deck, not talking to those past or doing anything like that. But I do have many sessions. So if you want to talk to someone who's passed or something like that, or you want, and of course they always have healing, because I deeply believe that messages and healing go together. And if you're an oracle and you want to learn how to bring forth healing from those that you channel, then please contact me. I'd love to help you with that. If you are a healer and you want to add messages from spirit guides to your Reiki sessions or your other sessions, that's who I work with. I'd love to help you do that. And it gets me very excited. So anyway, back to this, and I can see you all. Hello. Hi, Mariana, Jean, Carisha, Judy, hi. Brittany, Kathy, hi, Kathy, Christine, Deborah, Nettie, Pamela, Cheyenne. I said it right. Okay, well, let's start with this one real quick. This is the You Are Safe. When this card comes up, this is really about like you're safe to take a risk. You're safe to be you. You're safe to say, I am me. I am a psychic, maybe, or I am spiritual, or I am whatever you are. And it's sometimes hard to be authentically you in this kind of judgy world, but you're safe because you have guides and angels all around you always. Anyway, I'll read from the book. Short and sweet, to the point, every one of these. Silver fairies are fairies that look like liquid silver. They move through and around mineral silver in our world. They tell me they specialize in transformation. Call on them to transform anything you would like to manifest in your world. Do you want to take a minute and do that? Let's call on silver fairies. Anything that we would like to manifest in your world. Let's not go to the biggest thing. Let's go like halfway so that we feel it can be done, or smaller. What would you like to transform? I would like to transform more of how I can release other people's judgment and love more, to bring more love into my life. If you watched my podcast this week, which was 5D channels and chats. If you watch that podcast with Carrie Mook, and we talked about coming into love more, it was such an amazing conversation. I really loved it. And you can catch us again after this on my stations at Soundwaves Heal on Facebook, YouTube, and of course in 5D Daily, my exclusive and free Facebook group, where we will also be taking questions if you have them. So here's Kel has a channel. It is safe for you to receive, safe for you to practice your spirituality and gifts, and it is safe for you to be who you truly are. You are here on this earth plane to experience these things, and we will watch over you so that you can. Isn't that nice? Okay, I have one more, and then I'll get to you, I promise. All right, so that's the last one in the deck. So we start all over. So when you buy my deck, which you can on Amazon or on my site, if you aren't in the USA, you have to buy it on my site, but I give you a discount because of the extraordinary shipping costs. I can't help that. So I do give you a discount for that. That's all I can do. All right, this is Abundance Windfall. So when you buy it, this is the first one you see, knowing that the Fae are with you and they're going to help you with your Abundance Windfall. So I love how that worked out. I didn't think about it that way, that it would come like that, but I was so excited when it did. So this is Samhai the troll, and he's so cute. Okay, trolls are not scary. Classified as giants, trolls are kind, a bit shy, and do not have egos. They wish for you to stand in your power, take up your space, and hold strong to your beliefs in a gentle way. Trolls are very abundant in all that they do, and they have a gentle confidence. They can help you learn to be kind in all situations without giving away part of your own self or beliefs. Samhai says, this is his channel, yes, a windfall of abundance is headed your way. Use this blessing to help you achieve your dreams in some way. Instead of following the impulse to use this money to get ahead by reducing debt or making a large purchase, use it to help fund your dreams or a unique memory-making experience. You will be glad that you did. So also wanted to tell you that if you do buy this deck, there is an attunement that goes with it. It's free, and I get great feedback on how this deck really is so easy to use. It's a great beginner deck. It's a great clarifying deck. It's a great advanced deck because you can use the beings to come through and heal you as well. Hi, Jean, Sally, James, Joanne, Krista, Marianne. Okay, I'm gonna start at the beginning here. Let's go. I'm very excited today because I'm really excited about my talk too. And I'm really excited about how that talk has changed me in many ways, which is interesting because the talk I had with Carrie Mook on my podcast this week, if you watch it, was about things I already knew and things she already knew. We were just talking about it. And yet that reminder is sometimes so powerful. I felt it was very healing. You should just watch it and see how it makes you feel. I'd love to hear. Okay, we start with Mariana. It's a beautiful name and one of my favorite cards. Trust and Patience, Faunally the Servitor. Do you see the Fae all around her, the like light bugs, but they're Fae? So that's really sticking out to me. And so what I'm getting for you, Mariana, is that you are very in touch with, or they're asking you to be very in touch with the Fae Elementals. They're all around you, and they're asking you to trust in them and to really allow them to help you. So in this case, the patience that I'm getting is allowing. Where are you not allowing the help? Do you ever not allow help from your friends? Do you not, do you ever say, no, I got it. I can do it by myself. I've got it. Or do you allow them to help? Hey, can I carry that for you? Yes, totally. You want it? Take it. The universe is sending you your friends to help. Your friends want to help. And your friends in the Fae want to help. They want you to trust in the signs that you're getting, trust in the words that you're getting, trust in what you're hearing and what you're sensing, and have patience in the way of knowing that it will come to fruition for you, what you're asking for, that they're here for you. So trust and have patience and connect more with the Fae. If you need help connecting to the Fae, I have a whole program for it to also bring through their healing. And of course, I do that every month in Tag. There's tons in Tag to connect to to all different kinds of Fae and elemental beings. Hi, Jean. Lovely to see you. You got Trust Your Intuition, Whirly the Narwhal. Trusting your intuition is key. They're saying you do a pretty good job, but there's more. They actually want you to sit in silence, Jean, and just say, guides and angels, what do you want me to know today? And it might just be a knowing. I don't know how far you are with your psychic senses, and that's okay. Maybe you'll get a pure feeling of love, like we love you. Whatever it is, maybe they'll show you something in your past to remind you when something changed, to tell you that that's what's happening now. That's a type of clairvoyance. So trust your intuition. They want you to sit, ask, and receive the answer. 5-10 minutes, but do it a lot, and you will see how your senses grow. If anybody wants to know how to increase their senses, of course, I have a thing for that, and it's completely free. This is it. You can go to my website, and it's soundwavesheal.com is my main website without the learn. Learn's the back website. Soundwavesheal.com, under courses, it's free spirit guides. You can find it there too. Okay? All right. I'm good, Jean. How are you? All right, Carisha, you got healer. Did you know that you're a healer? Are you already working as a healer? Or do you have certifications to be a healer, but you haven't done it yet? Well, this is your hey, you're a healer. What are you doing? Heal more. Maybe you need to work more. Maybe you need to get out more. But to me, it feels like you might be at the stage of, I have a lot of certifications, but am I ready? And there's nothing else to do but to start. Or maybe you're looking at certifications. You want to do something. Maybe you're being called to be a Fae healer, to be a psychic Reiki healer, light language healer, just listing all the things that I teach. Why not? But, whatever it is. And you guys, also, if you're on YouTube, you might need to you might be a little behind too. If you see the little red line, you can always move it. I'm so glad. I know that YouTube seems to drag behind a little. Okay. Hi, Marianne. Ooh, you got Alchemy and Magic. You can see that's on the cover of the deck. Alchemy and Magic, Solemi the Unicorn, very magical. You can see here, these are all the tools. The wand, the cup, receiving, and even material goods, alchemy there in the coin. You have all the tools to manifest everything that you want. And so, just know that it is done. It is done. I have manifested it. How is the universe going to show you that today? Universe, how are you going to show me that I have manifested all that I desire? Or whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Maybe we start with one thing. And let the universe answer for you. Show me a sign. How am I going to see that it is done? Hi, Judy. You got music for manifesting. Miley the Leprechaun. Remind me, if you do light language, this is sometimes a card to say, hey, light language. Light language is for you. So yeah, you do. That's right. I was going to say, this is like, I'm getting Fae light language. Of course you do. It's hard to medium and think at the same time. Okay. So they're like, this Fae light language that you're doing, my program, it is for the world. And they really want you to use it for the world, but also use it for yourself. Use it for yourself so that you can understand how well it works, and use it for the world. Try trying it out with something, that people can come to for free, and try using it in your sessions. Try using it a little more widely and using it for yourself, and then coming forward with how you're using this Fae light language and how it's working for yourself. And so usually this card's about yourself. Use your music, use your light language for manifesting for yourself. But what I'm getting is, for you, talk about it more, bring it forward more, let people know more about how it's really changing you and how it's helping others, and start sharing that more. That I feel a little trepidation of that. And they're like, no, it's time to start working with this. This is the mermaid water healing. This is the Fae healing. This is the unicorn healing. letting people know what's coming through you and recognizing that, asking for a sign, like maybe you need to know what it feels like. Of course, that's in the program too, like understanding what each one feels like, or maybe you hear things and they just tell you. For me, sometimes they just do that. But anyway, just get it out more, because people are needing that from you and you are doing it so well. Brittany Kittle, tend to your garden. This, I think we talked about this one last week. Oh, I know what it is. This card's been in my consciousness a lot because oh, there we go. Because I have an ethereal TV show. This is going to be a wide app, meaning you'll be able to download this app on your TV in September. Right now it's a little bit more on the, on their website, Ethereal TV. And I have this show and I bring through these beings and I bring through their activations. I brought her through in my last show that I recorded. It's not up yet. It's not edited yet. But anyway, so she's been hanging out with me a lot and I'm really getting to know her. Her name's Hiawatha, or Hiawatha. Sometimes she calls herself. So tend to your garden is really about where you might have forgotten something. So as you can see, she suddenly says, oh, I never watered my garden. But in this case, your garden, Brittany, is someone you love, something you love to do. What has dried up in your life that you used to do that brought you great joy? And kind of what I get is it's some sort of meeting with friends, something that you used to go to, and maybe it doesn't exist anymore, but you could start a new one, or you could find another one. You could gather these friends together. Or if these friends aren't, maybe you've lost resonance with them, but there's another group of friends. There's something out there. There's some sort of meeting or something that you need to go to. So this is kind of showing you that there's just something that you used to have that's no more for whatever reason. And if you can't go back to it, then you need to find a replacement for it because it was really feeding your joy. So think about it and think about what would replace it. So let's say you fell out of resonance with it. Let's say you used to do something, let's say you used to have like a new moon manifesting group, and then now you're like, I'm not going to connect with the moon. I'm just speaking for my own. That would be me. I have a whole video on it if you want with Steve Nobel. But anyway, then you might be like, okay, well, what am I resonating with? Okay, I'll meet with them. I'll see if I can find a spiritualist group that just like does law of attraction on every day. And that's the group I want to be in now. I'm just making things up, but as an example. But anyway, then you would look for that. That's kind of what I'm getting. Oh, it's your family. Well, then it's time to make your own family, your own family of friends. So I get that a lot. So it is about the friendship from your family and replacing that with friends that feel like family. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, I'm so sorry. And sending you love. All right, let's go to Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you. Ooh, you have a new profile picture. Okay, you got problem resolved. So you have found the answer to your problem is what I get. The problem is resolved. In this case, they say you found the answer. Now you got to follow through. So you know what the answer is. Now you just have to take the leap of faith to believe in yourself and take that leap of faith, whatever it is, to finish resolving that problem. You found the answer. Now it's almost like you have to say something. There's something that needs to be said. And then, yeah. And if you're not sure what this pertains to, ask for a sign. Ask for a sign. Hi, Christine. Whew, I need some water, guys. This is Bert, the Vassal Giant. And the card is now. And Bert is saying, hey, it's time to do this thing now. You've been talking about it for some time now, not too long, maybe a few weeks, and it's time to just start. I feel like he's talking to me too. I've been talking about doing something, and then he's like, yeah, maybe you should do that and not just be like, well, maybe I'll do it in September. So he's also saying that to you. It's time to just start. Start doing it now. You're going to see such a return of, he wants to use the words return of investment, but I think he might mean like by putting in your time, you're going to really appreciate how that comes back to you. And I feel a lot of love coming back to you, a lot of that. So it would be really helpful for you to start now and not put it off. Okay. All right, Deborah, have I read you yet? Nope. Let's get Deborah Chapman in here. Is that a kitty? Or is that a puppy? That's a doggy, maybe. Too small for me to see. You got set your sights higher. When this card comes up, it's all about like how you're not valuing yourself enough, either in a relationship or in your work or whatever you're doing. So sometimes we accept what we have and we think, well, this is better than the alternative. But your spirit guides are like, yeah, but you're not setting your sights high enough. You're not, you're worth more than this, you know? So if you're feeling like something is where you're settling your job, your relationship, then it's time to change that for yourself. You're the only person who can change that for yourself. And maybe you need help. You can reach out to someone for help, to help support you, to help you change that, to help you release whatever's in the way to change this, a spiritual healing, you know, or a counselor. But set your sights higher for yourself. I feel like this is a huge message for yourself. And it's going to make a huge difference in your life if you do that, okay? And the Fae love you, I heard. Hi, Nettie. Okay, you got Witness the Miracle. I love this. This is Bethazar, the guardian gnome. These gnomes are in sacred spaces. So, witnessing the miracle for you means that instead of standing and longing for something that is not here yet, oh, I just want that. I want that new house. I want that new car. Or I just want that relationship, or I want that thing. Whenever you are in longing, then you are perpetually in longing, because everything that's inside is repeated outside. That's a basic law of manifestation, which the Fae love to do. That's why this elemental deck became a manifestation deck. So now it's time to step out of longing and just, I'm willing to receive the miracle. I want you to put your arms out like this. I'm willing to receive the miracle of, you're going to have to fill in the blank. Let me see. Everyone do it. I'm willing to receive the miracle that is totally mine, that is already here. I can't wait to see it, of, fill in the blank. Okay? Get back to me. Oh, Pamela, thank you. You got Manifest, Lar, Genie of the Old West, such a great card. Oh, so much. Okay, what I get for you is not only are you manifesting great things, but so are your guides manifesting things for you. So really, this is a heightened time of manifestation, in case you guys didn't figure that out yet. When things are hard, when things are sticky, it's also a great time for manifestation. That time is now in this stage of ascension, for sure. So manifest. Looking when I'm like, hey, this is a great manifestation time here, then that means it's time for you to say, okay, so where am I not seeing it? Then I'll have to do, I'll have to look at that. If I'm not seeing the manifestation happening, then why am I manifesting this thing? Oh, my thoughts. So I got to change that thought. I got to release it, maybe do some EFT, releasing that thought, maybe having a healing, maybe having a session. You're a Reiki healer, maybe healing yourself. You know how to use a pendulum to release things, right? It's in my Tag Light Workers program, which you're in. So releasing things with your pendulum, releasing all that comes up, and healing yourself of anything that's not showing up, or things that are showing up that you don't want in your life. Cheyenne, I don't think I read you yet, huh? I'm going slow, huh? I'm winking at myself. I'm not slow. I'll be super fast, and everyone's going to get a great healing. Reading. Well, you'd get a great healing, too, at the end. Okay, specialist support for you, Cheyenne. And that means that this is a sweet little gremlin. They are not negative creatures, and this is not what they look like, but that's close enough. They're really shy, and they don't really like to be seen, so it's kind of hard to explain them to an artist. Anyway, specialist support comes up when you're trying to DIY something that you need help with. So either you're trying to clear yourself and you need a spiritual healing, or you're trying to unstick your sink and you need to call a plumber, or you're trying to make your own website, something like that. So whatever it is, you need someone else to help you. And the whole thing is, it's all about like investing in yourself. Okay, so they're saying it's not just about like they're kind of giving you a push to spend some money, of course, if you're going to call a specialist. However, you're going to get so much more out of it. So let's say you call the plumber comes to fix your sink and says, "Hey, did you know that you have this carbon monoxide thing here? It's causing a lot of carbon monoxide in your house." That happened to me. We all had headaches for 3 days, and I was like, "What the heck is happening?" Then we had this problem with the plumber came and said, "Hey, you had this thing here. It's causing carbon monoxide. Have you guys been having headaches?" And I was like, "Yes." And he was like, "This is why," and he fixed it. It was no charge, by the way. He just was like, "Be careful." And so it's the same sort of thing. You go for that spiritual clearing because you have something that needs to be cleared, and then you find out you get a new bounce in your step. You get a new, like, you're okay, I feel better. Yes, that is what I want. You get this message you really need. You get inspired. That's, so there's always something there for you. With special support, when that comes up, there is something else that's for you. And when you do this action, you'll be glad. And also saves you a lot of time and frustration. So like with the website one, when it comes up for people who are doing their own website, it usually means like, God, just hire someone, because otherwise you're going to be like, I spent a year trying to do this and it was awful. Why did I just hire this person before? It was way less than I thought it was. That's I get that for people a lot. Talking fast. Hi, Tanya. You got reevaluate. Gives us the garden gnome. Okay, so this card, when it comes up, is like, where have you said you would do something and you're only doing it because you said you would? So really it's about reevaluate that boundary and say, look, I'm sorry. I told you I would do this, but I don't know why I thought that I could, or that it would be easy for me. It's not easy for me. It's too hard. I'm not able to do it every weekend. I can help you every 2 months. I can help you find other people to help. I can give you a number of someone you can hire, but I just can't keep doing this. I'm sorry. It's taken away, but it's truth. Tell them the truth. I can't, it's too much for me. So reevaluate where, you have done that. Okay, now I'm going to kind of jump around here. So if I don't call on you and you're like, oh, I thought it was next, or I thought it was coming up, then just post again and I'll see it. Okay. Joanne, you got make a decision. Milius, the Whale King, they need you to make a decision on what it is that you want to manifest. What I kind of see is that you're not really sure. Because of grief, which is totally understandable, but you're not really sure what you want. So you don't have to figure out everything you want. Just think of one thing that you want to really manifest right now. Make a decision on that. And I think you were talking about it yesterday in the Tag Lightworkers group, about what you're starting to bring forward now with your mediumship. So if that's decided, then what else would you like with that? What would you want? Do you want to learn more around that? Do you want to have opportunities to practice it? Do you want, what is it that you want? And choose like one little thing and it'll be very easy to manifest, is what I get. James Melvin, you got receive with grace. Where do you not receive? Where are people trying to help you with something and you're saying, no, that's okay, I got it. So sometimes this comes up for really simple things, like someone tries to buy your coffee and you're like, no, man, I got it, I'm paying for it. When the universe is giving you something through someone, you have to accept. I mean, unless there's strings attached that you don't want anything to do with that person, that's different. But if your friend's trying to buy you coffee, buy you dinner, pay for something, and you say no, then with the law of attraction, the universe says, oh, this person doesn't want things. So we stop. And then you'll see a dry up in abundance and things like that. So you have to see where you're not receiving help. Maybe someone's like, I'll help you do that. You don't have to do that by yourself. And you're like, no, I don't know. I don't want, maybe there's something attached to it. I'm embarrassed. I need to do it myself. No, accept the help, because otherwise it will dry up abundance. So receive with grace. Where are you not receiving? Where you're not receiving the message too, I hear. So where it's hard. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to move up to, you received 5 gifts in the last week. That's good. So if you are, there's more then. There's more. There's more coming to you. So look at where you're receiving and not receiving. I'm reading from everybody right now. See all of you all at the same time. Did I read you already, Christina? Did I? I don't think so. Okay, Christina, this is your card then. Observe your thoughts. When this comes up, oh, thank you. When this comes up, then it's all about where, I mean, it's obvious, right? What's happening in your life that you don't love? Now, ask your spirit guides to show you when you have the thought, the feeling, or the words actually come out of your mouth that have made that your reality. And then ask to change it. So when you first start doing this, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is impossible. I'm doing it all the time. But that's not really true. You're doing the same amount that you used to, only now you're catching yourself. And so then you can change it. It's really a big step of change. So when you start saying, oh, I caught myself, now I'm going to put it in the past. What used to be a problem is I used to have a whole bunch of bills that I couldn't pay, but now abundance is just like coming from everywhere, and it's amazing. Say it any way you have to. Let your friends know, you're speaking positively. Tony Coppins, hi, you got finish. This is Merriman the elf. He's working on Merlin's staff. He's finishing it up. Got his little work tools out. What haven't you finished? There's something physical, I think, that you're putting together. There's something you were going to do for someone else. And then you start to think, oh, I don't know. Is this silly? And then you stopped. That's what they show me. Like maybe a little gift, some little gifts or something. I don't know. That's an interesting thing they're showing me. They want you to finish what you started. They just show me putting physical things together like as a package or a box. So it could be, I might be, maybe it's not a gift for someone. Maybe it's a subscription box that you're selling or something like that. But it's an idea that you have, they want you to finish. Hi, Alicia. Flow. You got the flow. Okay, so when Earthly, the lava mermaid comes forward with flow, it's about, I think you got this before. It's about where things are flowing and where things aren't, where things are easy and working and where they're not. And when you come up against a brick wall of something that you think you got to do, you got to do it, and you're not able to do it, then, or it's just too hard, then they want you to find something that is flowing to loosen it up and just kind of let it go for a while. We sometimes tell ourselves, no, this has to be done. But no, it doesn't. Do the flow thing, and you can be shocked at how quickly it will open up the thing that is not working very well. That's what I get. I hope that makes sense. Annie Banani. You've got grounding, sort all the wood nymph. Are you grounding every day? Are you going deep, deep into the earth? Not just like barefoot in the grass, but like imagining roots of light from your feet going deep into the earth and connecting with Mother Gaia in the 5th dimensional grid. Now I can see that you're on YouTube because it has a little thing there. So, you see that, whoop, that way. I can see the little YouTube thing. So I don't know if you're on Find Me a Medium or if you're on Soundwaves Heal on YouTube, but if you go to Soundwaves Heal on YouTube and you search in my past videos, there's a mini meditation with Mother Gaia. Or just search Gaia, maybe, Gaia, and find that grounding and then repeat that every day. Just get used to doing it in the morning or in the shower or whatever, and it's going to really help you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Tony. Okay, well, yeah, definitely. All right, Veronica Johnson, you got Divine Change, Babette's the Unicorn. And, I get it. It's a bracelet. That's why it's little pieces and you're putting it together. Sorry, I just got that. Okay, back to Veronica. Divine Change, Babette's Unicorn. So this is a great card, Veronica. This means that a great change is coming and they want you to start looking for it. So whatever we're looking for, is another manifestation thing, is what we receive. So if we're looking for, people to be rude on this section of the interstate, yeah, it's going to suck. If you're looking for how many nice interactions you're going to have today while you're driving or while you're at the grocery store, it's going to be a totally different experience. So in this divine change that's happening all around you, if you can just start to look for it, then you're going to see it happening faster and you're going to discover many other things as well. So here's a question for everyone. What are you looking for today? What are you looking for? I'm going to look for all the signs from the universe that things are happening for me that I'm wanting to manifest. What about you? Rachel Sunshine Teller. What a beautiful name. Hi, from Pennsylvania. You got, wait, no, I just picked up the wrong card. Did I though? No, I didn't. They said that was on purpose. You got divine change. So where is divine change happening for you? Where are things happening? So in your case, what I get is that sometimes divine change doesn't look awesome. Sometimes it looks like crap. And you're like, what is happening? But it's all about divine change. It's all about it. So do this. Take something amazing in your life that happened and ask yourself how you got there. Okay, I'll give you an example. My husband is amazing and we've been married, it'll be 20 years this year. And you know how I met him? I met him through my friend Katie. She introduced me. You know how I met Katie? Well, we lived in the same apartment complex. Well, you know how I lived in that apartment complex? That was the only apartment I could find on Labor Day weekend. When I was looking for an apartment, I had to get one immediately. I just moved to California. And also my credit was shit. Okay. So that's how I got that apartment. Why was my credit shit? Oh, I had to claim bankruptcy because I had so many debts from putting myself through school. So, you know, this is like a terrible thing, bankruptcy, but look where it led me. I mean, within everything bad, there's something good. So even if things seem hard, then just ask to see a message that this is divine change. Okay. Hi, Jody. You got worthiness, Beesby the Selkie. This card could be for everyone. Worthiness is such a big thing where we have judgments and words in our head from other people that are really hard for us to erase and sometimes brings our worthiness down. But the Selkie, they come forward to tell you, you know, you're as worthy as the most beautiful angel, the most beautiful everything. We are all one, and all of our higher selves shine as brightly as source or as an angel or as the most beautiful being of light. You are a beautiful soul, a beautiful being of light. Okay, and so really embody that. I would ask you to watch my last podcast. It's 5D Channels and Chats. You're on YouTube and you can find it there. It'll be on my page, Soundwaves Heal. And this week I talked to Carrie, my former student and a Soundwaves Heal practitioner, Carrie Moog, who is amazing. And we talked about how to find love in life. And I think that would really help you. All right, Vanene, you got synchronistic events, Starlight the Dolphin Pod. When this starts to happen, then your guides are showing you a lot of signs. They're showing you a ton of signs to show you how things are happening in your favor. So today you look for your signs. Look for the signs that things are working out in your favor. Okay, and see what happens. All right. There's your quick message. Yeah, it's, you know what, and I'm going to be talking with Carrie at the end of this hour in like 20 minutes. We'll be talking again at Soundwaves Heal, YouTube, Facebook, and of course in my group 5D Daily, Spiritual Healers in Higher Dimensions. And we'll be talking a little bit more about love and just so you can get the vibe. And then I think you guys will love to listen to my podcast. It's one of my favorite podcasts today. Hi, Poppy Lane. You got gratitude. Barry the Wolf. This is a type of giant. And it sounds hokey, but giving gratitude for everything that you can, anything that you can find gratitude for will give a sign to the universe to give you something even better to be grateful for. So everything that we feel within is without. So if we're feeling like down and that things like bad things happened, then unfortunately it creates a vibration that is doubled in our life and more bad things happen. It's like things happen in threes, like that kind of stuff that we need to get away from. So instead, if we create a space of gratitude, I just noticed it on my pendulum in here, so I'm gonna grab one. If we can find a space of gratitude instead, then I'll give you a little clearing. Then then we'll find more of that gratitude coming. Let me give everyone a little clearing, just a little clearing for a higher vibration for everyone. Here we go. So do do ya mana ya ya ko ya ma ya ma so ya ma ya kakakotu. All right, and of course I'll give everyone a healing in just a minute. She's wonderful, huh? I've known Carrie for a long, long time. We went to music school together. I saw 555 a lot yesterday, too. Okay, Ava, this is yours. Starseed, I'll get you next. Courage, Mattel, the griffin. You see, he's great courage. Well, of course he can fly, but let's pretend he can't. He's stepping off the top of this building with a sword in hand, and he's going forward with courage, and he's telling you to do the same. To take a leap of faith and have courage and know that there is never any actual failing in this life, that everything is just a lesson and that there's so much for you if you can reach for it. Okay? Yeah, Carrie is amazing. She's beautiful. Okay, so Starseed's Wisdom, you got Call for Clearing, Tsitsula, the Diamond Light Dragon. This is like maybe you need a little spiritual clearing, or there's something that you own, or something in your peripheral that needs a clearing, and it would be really helpful for you to get one. All right, and of course, you know Carrie, she does them. I do them. I have, you know, there's free ones everywhere, little short ones that might be helpful too. Thank you. Okay, you got Soul Family, Jessica Ramirez, Cletum's the Elemental Dwarf, and the Soul Family is gathering around you. There's a lot more than you think coming to you. To know who your soul family is, they're saying just check in with your heart. Does that feel aligned? Or does it feel not aligned? Does it feel joyful? Or does it not with this person? And they're saying it'll be very easy to tell. Brooke, you got adventure. Time for you to go on an adventure for yourself. Kind of feeling like you're going on maybe a 1-day retreat, 2-day retreat, maybe something like that. Something's calling you. It's time to go on a little adventure. Put yourself out there in the world and take a little solo trip. That's what I get. And it's going to be like, wow. Doesn't have to be long as you can do it. Maybe it's half day, maybe it's full day. Maybe it's longer if you can. It'd be great. Thank you. I loved it too. All right, who haven't I read? Quick post, because I have just a few minutes before you have to do the group. Okay, Tracy, you got Stop and Rest. You're just going a little too hard. This is told to the Ice Mermaid, and they're saying you need to just like take some time for yourself, like maybe take a half day off work or take a half day, and get some rest. I know you're supposed to be live later, so if you need a rest from today, let me know in my group. Okay, Rhoda. I don't think I read you, did I? You got yes. Say yes. Well, this is very good. If you have an interview coming up, then maybe they're going to offer you a job, and the answer is yes, but you should be saying yes to something today. And if they have to tell you to do it, then it's maybe something that makes you feel nervous. Good morning, Christina. Ooh, guess what you got? Abundance Windfall. This is the card I pulled earlier, so you can rewind to the beginning later, and and I talk about it. I don't know if you have my deck or not. Abundance Windfall, Samhain the Troll. So, abundance coming to you in great heaps. That's what I get. Do you have any negative stories in your head that are like you have to work hard for money? If so, you better release it, because this abundance windfall, you don't have to do anything but release that for. Carmen, you got leadership. Tote the centaur. You are being called to leadership, to lead with the knowledge that you have. If you don't know what this is about, then let's pretend you're on Facebook since you are. And someone writes, hey, if you had to give a talk for 30 minutes with no notes tomorrow, what could you talk about for 30 minutes? There you go. There's your answer. Okay, Ian, you got caution. The Scott the Balboa. This is kind of like a Sasquatch, maybe not as tall. And they don't really look like Chihuahuas, but they were hard to describe. So if a Scott says, watch out, okay, this usually means something is not true or someone is presenting something that's not true. But in your case, watch out. It's Mercury retrograde. Do not sign any contracts if you can. Take Mercury retrograde is a great time to look through the contract, but not sign it. If you have to sign it, then just make sure you look at it very closely and ask your guides and helpers to help you raise your vibration above energies, astrological energies, which is easy to do. We don't need to be, but anyway, that's the message for you. Connie, you got be uniquely you, just really shine. They say, they actually said shine your freak flag, which is not like a real metaphor, guys. But maybe they're trying to be funny. Just shine your light and be yourself. That's always the answer. It's going to make a huge difference is what I get. And just like be authentic, be yourself in your next like live I get, or like somewhere, a meeting or something that you're presenting, or maybe you're doing a live, and talk about how you've overcome struggles. It's going to be a big thing for you. It's going to really, really help you, and just be really yourself, and people will really resonate with that. Andromeda in yoga. Love. You got maybe the fairy elf. Love. Let me just check. Is this romantic love? I get it's romantic love. So if you're already together, maybe it's time for like a little date or a little, little fun romance times, maybe a little trip. If you're not, then I think love's coming your way. Hi, Deanne. You are safe. Now this is the first card that I described earlier. You are safe. Kel, the silver fairy. Whatever it is that you want to do, you're very safe to do so. Your guardians, your guides have your back, and they're going to help you do it. But of course, risk always brings the greatest reward. So you'll have to, they say, put your big girl panties on and just do it. You can do it. And know that they have your back. All right. Joanne. I said, yeah, your freak card. Have you ever like wave your freak flag or whatever? They had it all backwards, but yeah, it just means like your inner, like whatever it is that makes you different than other people. All right, Louise, let's see if I can read a few more, but I gotta go. Release and go. Yeshua the polar bear telling you that it's time to release something. It's time to release something from your energy field that's been there a long time, and you know what they mean. And it might be like releasing an emotion or something old. It's time to let it go. And you'll find a great reward from that. Joanne Lewis, time to move. Lady Nadia, it's time to move your stuff in like dust and do some feng shui. They're saying there's some stagnant energy. Open the windows, sage if you want. Use a white candle so that you're replacing negative energy with positive if you're saging. And also like dust, clean some things, move some things up, dust under some dusty things. And it's going to help you with more flow in your life. Okay? All right. Now it's time for the group card and healing. You can catch me next in 5D Daily Facebook group. Also at 5D, also at Soundwaves Heal, of course, on YouTube and Facebook. If you're there with me now, I will be talking to Carrie Mook, and we'll be talking about coming through love. Okay. Now here's the group card. It is, it's past life connection. Finley, the Crystal Diva. Whenever this pops up, this is all about clearing an emotion that's triggering you in this life that comes from a past life. So we're going to do a big past life clearing for everyone. And I'm going to channel her and her healing to do it. Okay? All right. This is very interesting. They're telling me that there's a shared past life here. I don't know. I don't even know what this really means. So I'm just telling you what I'm getting. They said from inside Vesuvius, the mountain Vesuvius. And this is a past life underground. Okay. Whatever she's saying, Finley the Crystal Diva. All right. So what I think is more, sometimes these past lives are confusing. Okay. Is Vesuvius Pompeii? Oh, I clear that past life for people all the time, especially lately. Is it, Jessica? All right. Well, okay. Anyway, oh, that's very interesting. Hold on. Oh, Siri can't answer me. Okay, so it is Pompeii. That's so funny because at first I was like, is this Pompeii? And they were like, Vesuvius. To me, Vesuvius is a chocolate dessert. Okay. So, okay, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna release this from everybody, but it's underground. So I feel like this is more like a different kind of life besides a human one. But anyway, here we go. The emotion is trepidation of what's to come. So if you all are feeling a lot of energies of what's happening, there's a lot of change in the world and it's coming, it's all a good thing. All right. And all you have to do is connect to yourself, help yourself clear so that you can help other people, help yourself release, help yourself increase your vibration and know what a beautiful being you are. And that's what Carrie and I talked about in my podcast this week, and probably what we'll talk about in about 8 minutes again. So that's why it's coming up right now. So let's clear that. Oh, that feels really interesting. Okay, so I understand. Pompeii is a city. Vesuvius is a mountain. I have a dig going on right now. See you guys. Okay, so I've been clearing this past life from people like a lot. Vesuvius is a volcano. Okay, I get it. Thank you guys. Okay. Yeah, because it's like before I was clearing a lot of like Atlantis, where sort of end of the world vibes and nervous about that. Now we're clearing all this. What's going to happen? Well, it doesn't matter what's going to happen. Everything's happening for our greatest good. And we're just going to stay in the present and live in love. And that's going to keep us on our highest timeline. So anyway, yeah, sending love and peace to everyone myself. So thank you guys so much for coming. You can always find me at soundwavesheal.com. I am a shamanic channel and mentor. My name's Rachel Chamness. And, you know, you can all get to know me and get a big package of free stuff from me if you want. It's not just about spirit guides for beginners. It has a lot of advanced stuff in there. An Avalon meditation, which I know all of you love, connection to unicorns, all kinds of stuff from Tag Lightworkers that I have included in the Spirit Guide Masterclass. And it's just a big bundle and it's all free. You can also go to soundwavesheal.com and find it under courses, and it is free. So I hope that I'll see you all again. In fact, I hope I'll see you all when I come back on in 6 minutes at Soundwaves Heal. So thank you all so much for coming, and thanks for coming here with Find Me a Medium and Universal Spiritualism. And I'm very glad to be here. Yes, you missed your card, Joanne. You can rewind. It'll be on the screen. Okay. Thank you all so much. Bye.